As much as I love the bakery, the deli, even the international food section, sometimes I wish grocery stores had a comfort food aisle. How cool would that be? Especially on those days when you're craving the ultimate gooey deliciousness that turns bad days into good days. Kind of like my chicken spaghetti. I got a few more things to grab, then we're gonna head to the test kitchen because today we're doing comfort food on this episode of Behind the Recipe. This recipe is classic comfort food. It's tender pasta, creamy soup, the perfect amount of spice, and 3 kinds of cheese. It's a one-dish meal served warm from the oven. It only takes a few steps to prepare, and you have a family favorite dinner ready to make everyone happy. It's easy, cheesy, and creamy good. Now to make this recipe, you'll need spaghetti, rotel, cream of mushroom soup, garlic powder and onion powder, cream cheese, Velveeta cheese, sharp cheddar cheese, and boneless, skinless chicken breasts. To start, we're going to cook 2 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breasts. Now, the recipe calls for frozen, which I always seem to have on hand, but of course you can use fresh too if that's what you've got. You've probably noticed that this recipe calls for 3 kinds of cheese. That's a lot of cheese, but it's also what makes it so delicious. Speaking of cheese, what do you call a cheese that's sad? Blue cheese! The big thing here is that we don't want to boil the chicken. Boiling it can often make it really tough on the outside, so we want to make sure that we're cooking the chicken in barely simmering water. Start the chicken in cold water and bring to a simmer. Now, having a meat thermometer here is super convenient as well. It allows you to get your chicken to the food-safe temperature without overcooking it. The FDA recommends an internal temperature of 165 degrees for at least 30 seconds, but I recommend 155 to 160 as the chicken will continue cooking once you take it out of the water, and it'll meet that target temp and time then. Once it's cooked through, allow it to cool enough to where you can handle it. Then all you need to do is shred it and set it aside. Next, you'll preheat the oven to 350 degrees and lightly spray a 9 by 13 inch baking dish with non-stick cooking spray. Then cook the pasta according to the package instructions. Just cook it slightly under al dente, maybe about a minute less than what the box calls for. For even more flavor, you can cook the pasta in the same liquid that you cooked the chicken in. In a large pot, like the one you cooked the pasta in, add a can of rotel with the juice, 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup, undiluted, a 16-ounce block of Velveeta cheese that's been cubed, and 4 ounces of cream cheese. Cook over low heat until the cheeses have melted and the mixture is smooth. Now, this can scorch pretty easily, so keep the heat low and stir it frequently. Add 1 teaspoon each of garlic and onion powder and mix well. Next, add the shredded chicken, the cooked pasta, and toss to coat. Pour the mixture into the prepared dish and spread it evenly. Top with 1 cup of grated sharp cheddar cheese. Now we're using cheddar here, but do you know what you call cheese that's not yours?
Nacho cheese!
Seriously? Now we're going to bake this for 20 to 30 minutes or until the mixture is heated through and the cheese on the top is melted. Moms and grandmas across the South knew exactly how comforting food could be. And with recipes like my ultimate chicken spaghetti, that's a tradition I am so happy to continue. This recipe has been one of the most popular on the blog for years now. One bite and you'll see exactly why. So, you do know what Gorgonzola said to cheddar, right? Looking sharp. Sorry, the food is way better than the jokes, I promise. Y'all enjoy. When you have one of those bad days and the ultimate comfort food is what makes it better, and I just walk right past the thin spaghetti. Let me try it again. So we want to make sure that we're cooking the chicken in barely simmering water. That felt really awkward. And I have no idea what my next line is. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought I was gonna burp there for a second. That'd be awkward. And with recipes like my ultimate chicken spaghetti here, it's a tradition I'm proud to continue. Did you see me shaking it, trying to get it out?